Hi guys, welcome to Crazy Burger. So could Final Fantasy appear on Evercade? Honestly, at this point, I really don't see why not. Now, I wouldn't expect the latter parts of the series to appear on Evercade due to, obviously, memory size. It's just not going to happen. But I don't really see why Final Fantasy 1 to 6 couldn't appear in some way on the Evercade platforms. Now, they were originally released on Nintendo systems way back in the 80s, the original NES, and then probably moved on to the SNES. And then they eventually made it onto the PlayStation. I think the earlier versions did get souped up a little bit with the FMV at the start of the games, and they were really nice as well. I remember playing, I think it was Final Fantasy VII was the first one I actually played, and then I revisited the other ones when they were released on the original PlayStation at the time. They re-released all of them in this fancy form that you're looking at now. They were great games. It was very different to me. I hadn't really played an awful lot of RPG style games up to that point. I guess I'd maybe touched on some of the Zelda stuff and maybe played some stuff on Mega Drive, but apart from that I didn't really play anything like this, and it totally blew me away. I really enjoyed it. Totally immersive, great fun to get involved with, always a great story going on as well. Certainly some of the best examples out there of RPGs, and I think they would be great on Evercade. Obviously that's down to Blaze and Square Enix, as they are now known, doing a deal. I don't really see why we couldn't make some sort of deal and get them onto Evercade, especially 1 to 6, whether we get parts 1 to 3 on a cart, maybe 4 to 6 on another cart, or even just a dual cart, say 1 and 2, 3 and 4, who knows what would happen. Fingers crossed it does happen. I'm not entirely sure. Obviously I have no inside knowledge. I'm not sure. It was just a bit of a hunch that perhaps maybe this is now the time we could see some of these well-known titles appear on Evercade. I wouldn't hold your breath for anything like Final Fantasy 7 and 8, perhaps some of the better known games that were released on the PlayStation due to size limits with the Giga Cart on Evercade. Although there's no reason why we can't see the earlier parts. Can it happen? Will it happen? Time will tell. Okay guys, so let me know what you think. Could this happen? Could this appear on Evercade at some point? I really don't see why not at this point. Thanks very much for watching. We'll catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.